Antidis- Antidisestablishmentarianism. Establishmentarianism. What the hell is that? Ah, I forgot to give him the gas mask. Okay, this is bad idea. Coffee bag shop has a visit of a one simple deal, so bag. So this kind of trader uh, will not do achievement for you for the exchange. There's nothing to exchange here, only offer of goods. So you need to find other trader for the 30 exchange. So this one is the cat. So I'm gonna take the cat and go for VIP bunker. I hope so. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake. Everything screeching, hellish sound, terrified. We backed up against the wall. When the beast finally escaped, it just a beast turned out to be just angry how scared. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Shariko. Is that it? Is that his name? Maybe. So we kind of run out of food. Other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what inside? Yes, this is the gift achievement. So eh, if you haven't done chef achievement, so I prefer you say yes, but for me I'm not gonna say not gonna open this one because I mostly get the trap get poisoned, so not for me. So for you who wanna do this achievement, the gift achievement, this is it, the event for the gift achievement. Pretty simple. If we don't know where it's come from, we cannot trust it. There's no way we're taking this gift. We left it outside. Maybe some cockroach will want it. The kind of cockroach that enjoy ties and occasionally cigar and of course leather suitcase. Right. And we're mostly out of food. We have a situation, nowadays a group approaching our shelter and they don't seem like occasional friendly scavenger you run into. Not at all. They look like they're out for blood or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity if can soup is enough to turn us into monsters. Anyway, we need to defend ourselves, so maybe lock it. We didn't think that small padlock would stop them, but turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seemed that they give this fall break it a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad. The padlock was in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. Yesterday, during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-dis- anti-disestablishmentarianism. Establishmentarianism. What the hell is that? And it's has left the rest slowly disappointed. She insists on home or rather shelter schooling very gently a little. Of course we're gonna do that. The rest don't mess around. What started as a spelling exercise has quickly found its way to math revision followed by a short physics course and ending on Tinker with random objects in shelter. Agents looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter have improved today. So looks like Ted is not coming back. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the days when there weren't as many bombs falling down, not from our head anyway. Oh, he's back. What we make of today will be our tomorrow. Let's make it right. Let's safely return from his voyage to the surface. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by a stranger. We should be more cautious next time. The first thing to fall in a time of crisis in is order. Of crisis is order. Crisis is order. Yet here we are, walking next to the police station, and it turned out to be still operational and staffed. We met with few policemen inside. They were seemed capable of doing their job, though it's pretty odd the way they were talking about New York, talking about New World Order. The policemen were quite nervous while we were around. After a short chat, they gave us some food. They told us to go away and never mention what we saw to anyone. Okay, so we're gonna give Ted some food and water. We're gonna set the team. Hopefully, we get more food. So, Sharikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on him. I believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on his collar. It seems to be a metal plate of address, and it's not far. Shall we take a quick trip and see what's there? Sure, sure. Before we reach the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they've been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharikov belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. So we were approached by the man in black. Hopefully, we can finish it to VIP bunker and we're out of food at the same time. So the boredom and silence are overwhelming. Too bad we don't have TV to keep us occupied, but maybe we should take advantage of some of our supplies and pretend they're props on a movie set. Uh, I'm gonna use X. And the cat come back. Cat And Mary used to be a big cinema buff before Apocalypse, so they instantly jumped on this idea. Mary Jane was sign in signing or singing in the brain of black action, so they took the acts and improvised an extra state very bluntly. Okay, they insist the movie would have been way better if it has more acts in it. So I was surprised we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our is it our good care it appreciates, or kind heart optimism, or just a stockpile of soup? Cats. Only time will tell. We're running out of soup cans. So Spider seems to be operating under the assumption that they have all the same right to the shelter. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spider in our soup. No sir. So this one have a little percentage of chance to mutate Mary Jane into a mutant. So in order to do this, you must not and mustn't use any of these items. So press next. While we were asleep, Chekhov made a short work of the pesky spider. Oh, the cat. Damn it. He chased them around until all of them ran away through the cracks in the shelter wall. Let's hope they stay gone and for good. They were there we were, thinking it's a day like any other down here. When Mary Jane confronted us, she said that it's her birthday, but she doesn't want any gift. Not in this sweet situation, not in this economy. Well, she's too young to be giving orders around here, so she getting a birthday present, and that's that. We just need to pick up something. So, card maybe.